So Trump finally got a win. Finally got a win in courts. It's a lot of offers lately. So this is good for him. I'm glad he got one. At least he got one in the Supreme Court. And this was stupid anyway. Let's be real. They're trying to take him off the ballot in Colorado. Come on. I didn't think this one was going to succeed. Glad I have some faith in the system now, seeing that it didn't. I'm going to read this article here, and this is the BBC, so, whatever. Take it with a grain of salt. Let's see what they have to say about this. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to play this little video. I think it's about a minute. This is Trump's, his comments on the win. So here we go.
I want to start by thanking the Supreme Court for its unanimous decision today. It was a very important decision. We're very well crafted, and I think it will go a long way toward bringing our country together, which our country needs. And they worked long, they worked hard, and frankly, they worked very quickly on something that will be spoken about 100 years from now and 200 years from now. Extremely important. Essentially, you cannot take somebody out of a race because an opponent would like to have it that way. And it has nothing to do with the fact that it's the leading candidate, whether it was the leading candidate or a candidate that was well down on the totem pole. You cannot take somebody out of a race. The voters can take the person out of the race very quickly, but a court shouldn't be doing that, and the Supreme Court saw that very well. And I really do believe that will be a unifying factor.
There we go. Yeah. So it's funny when you watch him speak, it's always ad-libbed. He doesn't prepare anything. He's just like mumble, just carry on. But all right, let me read this article here. So the unanimous ruling is specific to Colorado, but it also overrides challenges brought in other states. Colorado barred Mr. Trump from its Republican primary, arguing he incited the 2021 Capitol riot. I don't know if they call it a Capitol riot. Much of a riot, but all right. The court ruled that only Congress rather than the states has that power. The top court's decision clears the way for Mr. Trump to compete in the Colorado primary scheduled for Tuesday. Mr. Trump is the frontrunner for the Republican nomination and looks likely to face a rematch with Democratic President Joe Biden in November's general election. Doubt it, but that's what they think. On Monday, the ex-president immediately claimed victory following the ruling, taking to his Truth Social media platform to claim a big win for America. The message was followed by a fundraising email sent to supporters of his campaign. Speaking from his estate in Mar-a-Lago, Florida, soon afterwards he said that the decision was very well crafted and will go a long way towards bringing our country together, which it needs, what you just saw, obviously. Colorado Secretary of State Jenna Griswold said that she was disappointed by the ruling. Oh, big surprise. And that Colorado should be able to bar oath-breaking insurrections from our ballot. That's a stupid statement, but okay. Stupid statement from a stupid person, but okay. Additionally, the watchdog group that brought the case in Colorado, Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington, said in a statement that while the court failed to meet the moment, it is still a win for democracy. Trump will go down in history as an insurrectionist. Whatever. Okay. This is okay. So actually, I'll read this. Maine and Illinois had followed Colorado in kicking Mr. Trump off the ballot on similar grounds. The efforts in both those states were put on hold while his challenge to the Colorado ruling was escalated to the Supreme Court. We conclude that states may disqualify persons holding or attempting to hold state office, the court's opinion says, but states have no power under the Constitution to enforce Sections 3 with respect to federal offices, especially the presidency. Okay. So the 9 justices ruled that only Congress can enforce the 14th Amendment's provisions against federal offices and candidates. So there you go. So pretty straightforward win for him. Good. I mean, it shows at least there's a little faith in the system. This shouldn't have even gotten this far, but whatever. Nice to see. At least they're not going to try and extort him for some more money. This is just a straight win for him, and he's going to get he's going to be on the ballot for Colorado and Illinois and also Maine. So you can't really stop them. They're going to have to do something else. But at this point, I don't know. I don't think they'll pull any punches to stop them. This is just kind of like the start of it. If they can't get it in court, they'll find other ways, I think.